Hello and welcome back to beautiful Etowah High School in Woodstock, Georgia. We have the 6th grade championship coming up from the the U.S. Basketball Regionals from Halftime Sports. Brian Zwerner and Kyle Sandy on the mic here for the 6th grade championship between the Georgia Hornets and the PTC Thunder. Kyle, I got to look at these guys earlier. Georgia Hornets with a nice easy 47-22 victory in the semifinals. PTC came back and knocked out Team Powell 47-32. Georgia Hornets look like they're going to be the bigger team across the board, Kyle.
Yeah, but I'm feeling a little frisky right now. It's 9:30. We got, we said 6th grade action. PTC coming in as a heavy underdog. I think they lost 54-8 their first time. I'm feeling frisky. The caffeinated drink has just kicked in. I think we're going to have a good game.
I'm ready as you are. Georgia Hornets have been blowing through this tournament so far this weekend. A 54-4 win, a 45-10, a 54-8, and a 47-22 win in the semifinals. It was actually a lot bigger than it looked. They were up much more early. PTC Thunder beat the Georgia State Warriors 54-51. Had an easy win against Atlanta Tap out 53-18. Fell hard to these Georgia Hornets earlier, 8-54, and then came back in the semifinals with a barrage of three-pointers and won that game 47-32. We are about to tip. It is the Georgia Hornets in white with the purple letters against the PTC Thunder. We're speculating PTC is Peachtree City, though we have no confirmation of that.
That's my guess.
And we are off. Hornets get the tip and not able to corral it. Thunder working it around. When I saw them earlier, Kyle, they were looking to three-bomb, and it was number 30, coach's son, Dolanchik. Uh-oh, Georgia Hornets off to the break. If this was the high school game earlier, he would have tried to yam it, Kyle.
Yeah, no doubt about it. They got a diamond press here now. Got big number 0 at half court. He is physically imposing for this age group, and I'm interested to see what kind of game he's got.
Jakiri Wiggles.
Oh, Wiggles.
With the bucket early. Now, we saw Wiggles earlier in the season at our game down at Cedar Grove. I have no idea if they're related. That was number 23, Dorsey Benefield, with that bucket. Keep it tied up at 2. Jakiri Wiggles. We'll have to find out if his older brother plays for Cedar Grove because we caught them earlier in the season. Big football player-looking guy. Big burly power forward for Cedar Grove. Dolanchik fires away from 3. No good. He is not scared to shoot him, Kyle. I watched about 5 minutes of their game earlier, and he's fired up 4 threes in 4 trips down the court.
Yeah, he is definitely energized. Saw him pushing his teammate during the layup line. Someone went down hard, and now he's dancing. So he's having fun. He is having fun.
There's the big man, Bruno, aptly named Bruno, Michael Bruno with a big man number 0, and he's not able to convert. 5:30 remaining here in this 6th grade championship game. PTC Thunder in black, Georgia Hornets in white. Thunder struggling with the immense pressure coming from the Hornets, trying to get something going on the baseline. Swing it around. Dolanchik not able to get it going. Working it down to the baseline. Little jumper up and in. PTC takes the lead. This is a much better showing.
I told you. They are locked in. Number 14 slapping the floor defensively. They are locked in. But, they're going to have to deal with this Hornets defense. They've been great so far on the perimeter.
3-ball up and away. No good for number 23, Martin Jr. And that's a jump ball.
Whoa.
Hello, you were talking about frisky, and we're getting it here.
Okay.
We saw some of that in the high school matchup earlier, and we are excited to see both these teams getting after it here. Both of them want to go home with the big basketball trophy and not the small plaque that they give to the runner-ups.
Yeah, number 14 got a little mean streak in him, trying to dust that shirt off his shoulder. Yeah, I like what he's bringing inside already. He's playing with some toughness.
Brandon Davis working the ball around up top, driving the basket. Dropping it off to the baseline. Nice move inside, and that is number 21, Jakiri Wiggles, with the and one opportunity with 4:46 remaining.
Very nice drive, getting into the teeth of the defense and showing that he can finish through contact. Very nice at a young age.
Yeah, top play nominee on that one, Kyle. He split the defense and finishes the three-point play the old-fashioned way.
Very impressive, very impressive.
He's got all 5 of their points so far as Jakiri Wiggles. Oh, man. threw it right into the hands. It's got to be 10 seconds coming up. Managed to get it across. Delonisic better get moving or he's in trouble, and he found the end line.
Yeah, right there.
Sorry, the sideline there.
We kept dribbling to the right-hand side. If he was just able to spin, he had a man on that left side at half court that could have broken that press, but didn't go left.
A nice little Euro step, pop move. Delonisic being harassed. Able to find his man Benefield down low. Benefield, he misses the layup. He's got all 4 of their points. So it's been Benefield for PTC Thunder with 4, Wiggles for 5, and that is all the scoring we got so far in this early game. Number 1, Brandon Davis, smallest guy on the court, fires away from 3 and no good. 3:58 remaining. Ball bouncing around. Hornets trying to come up with it. And it comes away. Benefield up ahead, and that is number 24, Andrew Fox, and they take the lead, Kyle. They only managed 8 points when these two teams played earlier. They got 6 already in the first quarter.
Very nice, very nice. Let's see what they can do. Aggressive 2-3 defense.
Brandon Davis with the turnover, up ahead again to Fox. Fox hammered from behind, and he'll go to the free throw line with 3:33 remaining here in this first period. I think a lot of people in the gym, Kyle, were worried we were going to see a blowout here.
Not me. I don't know why you're looking at me. Not me. I told you this is going to be a good game right down to the wire, and they're showing up very nicely early on, but I'm just worried about the depth. They only got 7 people. You got a small village on the bench for the Hornets. Let's see if that plays a factor.
First free throw no good for Fox. Fox had an earlier layup on a fast break, and he's going to try to get something going here with his second free throw. PTC Thunder up 6-5 now with 3:33 remaining in the first quarter. This is Andrew Fox, number 24 at the line for the Thunder. Not able to get that one to fall either. Hornets looking to run at every opportunity. Chase Tyler, blocking foul, and he will go to shoot 2. That's number 24, Chase Tyler.
Yeah, tried to take a charge, but wasn't able to get there on time, and wasn't fully sold out to try and draw that one, and that's a tough foul right there.
They don't have the restricted circle at this age, but I think, Kyle, he might have been in it anyways.
Yeah, probably close.
First free throw up and away, and it is good for Chase Tyler, and he ties us up at 6. 6-6 now with 3:26 remaining here in the first. Chase Tyler, second free throw, number 24, coming away here.
Got to get someone to the middle here. Number 30 trying to get there, and especially on these passes, you have to jump to the ball. You have to come meet the ball. You cannot wait and let it come into your hands. You got to go out there and grab it, because with these athletic and these quick Hornet players, they're going to jump out and play the passing lanes.
Yeah, that is 7-6, and we've got a timeout here. 3:14 remaining in the first. It's been an exciting first period. Most of the buckets coming from Benefield. He's got 4, number 23 for the Thunder, and Jakari Wiggles, number 21 for the Hornets, has 5. These two teams matched up earlier in the pool play, and it was a totally different story. The PTC Thunder unable to keep up and put up the points, but now they're looking good. Coach Delonisic, he's got to be feeling very good about this. His son, number 30, was a key scorer in their semifinal game, bombing away from 3. He's been bringing energy, but he hasn't been bringing the points just yet. Hornets setting up their press.
It's going to have to be a real good team effort if PTC wants to stay in this one. They've done nice so far, but number 30, you can tell he's a go-to
tried
man.
to give and go. Good idea on that play, but it wasn't quite ready. Thunder rolling around on the ground, and we're going to have a jump ball, I believe. Thunder brought the feistiness out here so far. They're not going to make it easy. Thunder to throw in. That's number 3, Hernandez. Trying to work the ball up, getting a little bit of help from his friends with a pick. Benefield puts the ball on the floor, turns it over, but he keeps battling for it. And the Hornets come away with it. This is Wiggles working his way to the basket. Nice scoop and score for him. He's got 7 of their 9 points so far.
Nice effort, though, by Hernandez to get back in defense. Just a little too small to make him matter.
Another steal, and that's Lockhart, Sekai Lockhart. And PTC Thunder better figure a way to break this press or get a timeout in here somewhere. Delonisic looking to pull up and reverse it back out. He turns it over. It's 11-6 now with 2:22 remaining.
Yeah, this pace all of a sudden has swung into the Hornets' favor. They want to play fast. They want to turn you over. They want to get easy buckets in transition, and the Thunder have obliged so far. They're going to have to slow it down, be calm with the ball, and set up their offense.
Yeah, if the Thunder can't figure out how to get through this press, they're going to be in a lot of trouble here. And that's a two-pointer. He was on the line, was Chase Tyler. That is his 4th point of the game, and now they've got a commanding 24-6 lead. Another turnover for the Thunder. This is what we were worried about. And that's number 23, Kenneth Martin Jr. with the bucket. It is now 15-6. And Thunder need a timeout here, Kyle. They're in trouble.
Yeah, the floodgates have really opened, but some good sportsmanship.
Foul given by the Thunder, 15-6 with 1:51, and man, that happened fast.
Yeah.
It was 6-5 the other way, and a quick 10-0 run, ripped off by the Hornets, keyed by their defense. They've been setting up this diamond press, easily getting turnovers, and that's leading to buckets in transition. Up ahead to Delanchik. He better get moving, or he's going to be in a bad spot there, trapped in by the sideline. Good move to the basket.
Ooh.
Bucket is good.
I think I missed a travel right there, but a very important hoop from number 14.
Well, what's a travel at the older ages may not exactly be such down here. 15-8. Three-pointer up and away, and it's no good, but offensive rebound comes to Wiggles. Wiggles will reset. Three-pointer up and away for Martin Jr., no good, but another offensive board. 1:18 remaining now in the first, 15-8. It's going to take a full team effort if the Thunder are going to keep the Hornets off the board and break this press. They're going to have to start working together as a team like they did in the early going.
Yeah, try and pack it in, make them become outside shooters, and of course you got to get back in transition. Don't let them get any easy layups.
Yeah, Hornets have not managed any three-pointers yet, so packing it in and daring them to shoot may be their best option for the Thunder here. First free throw is up and away, and it's good for Lockhart. Lockhart has 3 on the game. It's 16-8 with 1:10 remaining here in the first. Thunder going to have to work extra hard to put a body on somebody. They're giving up a lot of size out here.
Yeah.
First free throw up and away. And right on cue, that is Michael Bruno, the big man, stepping in front of that rebound and easily putting it in to take the 18-8 lead. Going to need to get a little bit better spacing. Thunder a little too close to each other, making it hard on themselves. That's Hernandez driving the basket, trying to find someone in the middle. Passes up the 3. Looking behind him, he's got Delanchik. Driving the basket, nowhere to go with it, and that's going to be a travel. 18-8 with 43 seconds remaining. If you're Coach Delanchik, you got to feel okay about this. You only managed 8 points in the whole first game. You got 8 points in the first quarter. They got to get back to what they were doing right early in the game here if they're going to stay in this one. Wiggles splits the defense, unable to get it to fall, but his teammates there for him with the rebound. A little careless with the passes. Benefield stolen. Hornets try the mid-range jumper, don't get it to fall. 21 seconds remaining here in the first. 18-8. PTC Thunder could really use something here. That's a hard foul, Kyle. They went skidding across the ground.
Great effort defensively and offensively, just trying to break that press. Having a hard time getting it up the court, but once they do, just settle down. They got 12 seconds left. Hold it for one shot here if they can. And it will be a turnover, and let's see if the Hornets can capitalize. Up 18-8, 9 seconds left in this first quarter. No good. Number 21 unable to knock it down. And we're going into the second quarter 18-8. A hot start from the Thunder, cooled off by the Hornets. And it'll be interesting to see what happens in these first, I want to say first 2 minutes. 2 minutes might be a little too long, but we'll see if the Thunder can get a quick hoop and get a couple stops. If not, the Hornets might run away with this one.
Yeah, the Hornets were able to score points in a hurry with their pressure defense, creating offense for them. It happened fast. Thunder were up 6-5 halfway through the quarter, and the Hornets ripped off 10 quick points before the Thunder were able to settle in and find some opportunities. struggling to break the press, struggling to get into their offense when they do. They don't have a lot of opportunity to fall further behind here and expect to get back. We haven't seen the three-point shooting that powered them through their semifinal game. So the Thunder's best opportunity, if they can get it into the half court, it'd be firing away from three.
Oh, got to travel before a little bit of contact there. And again, Hornets defense just speeding up the Thunder so much and putting their non-primary ball handlers in a position where they're making them dribble. And it's really working out for the Hornets.
Yeah, 6:30 remaining here in the second, 18-8. Hornets in white leading the PTC Thunder in black. Three-pointer up and away, no good. Unable to corral the offensive rebound. Taps it back to his teammate, number 20. That's Jermaine Freeman. No good. Playing catch with themselves off the backboard is number 30, Ja'Cory Stewart. It's going to take a team effort if they're going to keep them off these boards, and they're going to have all 5 players in the paint helping to rebound.
Yeah, you're probably not going to get many transition opportunities. You just got to go out and make sure you secure the ball. All 5 crash the glass and live to see another day. Try and get a possession that way.
Free throw, no good. Still 18-8 here as we roll on in the second quarter. 6:04 remaining here in the half. Second free throw coming up for Ja'Cory Stewart. He doesn't have any points yet on the night, but comes in with some good size and able to get easily to the boards. Tipped away by number 20, Jermaine Freeman, and it will be PTC ball. But this will give him the chance to set up that press, and that press has been a real problem.
Yeah,
only one guy coming back for the ball. Not able to find a good opportunity in there. All right, now we're broken this press, and that is number 14, Venable, trying to set the offense. Benefield driving, shooting, no good. Rebound to the Hornets. Hornets getting out on the break, working the ball into the corner. Passed up the 3, still 18-8, no score yet here. Oh, and a line drive three-pointer for Ja'Cory Stewart makes it a 21-8 lead.
Yeah, if they're knocking down three-point shots, it's just going to be really hard for the Thunder to
I don't know how a kid that short shoots a line drive three-pointer and manages to put it in, but they went in and had no arc to it, but it was good for the 3 points nonetheless. Well, actually, it looks like they've only credited him with 2 on that one. Free throws coming up here for number 23, Benefield. No good. They've missed all 3 of their three-point opportunities.
Just like the first game we saw with Hoops 360, really struggling from the foul line. This game's not quite out of hand just yet, but if you want to keep this game close, you're going to have to knock down your easy free throw attempts. They're free for a reason. Easier said than done, but you got to put it in the basket.
Oh, and that's a three-pointer. That is not what they needed to see. That was number 20, Freeman. Oh, looks like that was only 2 as well.
Got a man on the far right side. Hernandez unable to get it there.
Tries to reverse it through the paint. Not able to hold on to Venable.
Nice drive, but a hard foul right there. But clean foul, and you're going to send the Hornets to the line, make them earn it at the line.
Free throw up and away, and it's no good. It's 23-8. With this aggressive defense of the Hornets, Kyle, I'm a little surprised we haven't seen the Hornets committing more fouls. That's only their 6th here of the half.
Yeah, they've done a pretty nice job of moving their feet and playing with their feet and not their hands, and that's led to a couple turnovers, not an insane amount of turnovers, but very good defensive pressure, and that's really locked down the Thunder after a quick start for PTC.
23-8, and that is their 7th free throw. We got 1 and 1 coming down on the other end here for Ilo, and he makes the first. 23-10 now, 4:20 remaining here in the half. Second free throw, no good. It's still 23-10 with 4 minutes remaining. Hornets have been able to kind of get pretty much whatever they want out there. Missed that shot was Sean Smith. Doncic trapped in the corner. He's got it out to the middle. Better find somebody on that wing, and there we go. They get a good opportunity to push it into the front court is Venable. Venable double-teamed. Moves it back to Doncic. He'll try to set the offense up. Hernandez swings it around to the right wing. Looking inside. He's got 2 men down low if you can see him. Rolling around the baseline. Out to Venable. Trying to get it to Doncic. He'll launch from 3. No good.
Yeah, I don't think Venable's super comfortable out there on the perimeter. I'd like to see him more on the block, but a very nice dribble drive by Hernandez there probing the defense.
Venable with a rebound, trying to get out of traffic, moving it ahead to Hernandez. Hernandez got Doncic on the left wing if he can find him. A little bit of a scoop shot, not able to get it to fall though. Still 23, now they're counting at 23-9. I saw 23-10 on the board a second ago. Venable driving through the paint, and he will go to the free throw line.
Venable's given the Thunder some nice effort tonight, rebounding, attacking the basket right there, and see if they can get him a couple more opportunities down on the low post, see if he could score. He's got some pretty nice size compared to the rest of the players out there on the court today, and let's see if he can kind of use it to his advantage.
Free throw up and away, and it's no good. Rebounded by the Hornets. It's 23-9. And PTC Thunder, they've gone ice cold. They've only got 1 point so far in this quarter after scoring 8 in the first. Offensive rebound there for Stewart inside. Stewart tries to fire from the free throw line, and blocked by Ilo, sorry. Pushing the ball up is Hernandez, trying to work it to Doncic. He'll fire from the baseline. No good. Venable couldn't come away with it. Freeman out on the break. Nice drive to the basket. Can't get it. Offensive rebound. Stewart tries to get it up, and it's blocked and out of bounds. Going to stay here. Georgia Hornets ball with 23-9 with 2:32 remaining.
Very nice defense, number 23, keeping his hands up, doing it without fouling. You see a lot of players that age, and even at the high school level, smacking down to try and block a shot, but he built the wall, did a nice job.
Yeah, you said it earlier, Kyle, that PTC Thunder had to be quicker at getting back in transition defense, and team did a good job there of making sure they didn't give up an easy bucket. 23-9 now with 2:22 remaining. Thunder working around the top. That's Hernandez trying to get it down low to Ilo. Ilo driving the basket, challenging Stewart, but unable to find the rim. Freeman pushing the ball in transition. Working it to the free throw line. That's Stewart with a nice move to the basket. Gets his own rebound. Little spin move. Not able to convert it. And Benefield throws it away, unfortunately. Hornets working around to the corner. Three-pointer is partially blocked by Benfield, but right to Stewart. And Ilo brought his hands down that time.
Yeah, Benfield again blocking, getting a tip on that three-point attempt. Doing a nice job defensively, but couldn't pass it on to Ilo, bringing his hands down, sending the Hornets to the line.
Yeah, number 21, Wiggles, was the hot start. He had 7 points in the early going for the Hornets, but he's had a nice long break here. First free throw is good for Stewart. He's got 3 on the game. Number 11, Isaiah West checks in. And second free throw is good for Stewart. He has 4. 25-9 with 1:23 remaining here in the first half. Thunder have been ice cold this quarter, Kyle. They had 8 points at the end of the first quarter, and we are nearly done with the second quarter, and they've only managed 1.
Yeah, but on the other side, it's not like the Hornets have put this game away. They were 18 points at the end of one and only got about 7 since then.
Yeah, Stewart gets a nice point-blank look at it, but unable to convert. Works it ahead to Fox. Fox back up top. Delanchik thought about the three there, decided better of it. Trying to find a better opportunity. A little bit of over-dribbling, and Freeman comes away with it. He'll drive the basket, and a beautiful and one. And with 51 seconds remaining, that is Jermaine Freeman with a pretty take to the basket and one.
That is defense leading into offense. Freeman using those long arms to play the passing lanes, harass the ball handle, then take it the other way coast to coast with a nice finish.
27-9 now with Freeman a chance to add one more. 51 seconds remaining here in the half. Free throw up and away, and it's no good. Tipped around, and it looks like the Thunder able to throw it off a Hornets player. It's going to be Thunder ball with 48 seconds remaining in the half. Tonight's game is brought to you by Sportal Space. Sportal Space connects communities through youth sports. Sportal Space, every practice, every game. Here at the Halftime Sports U.S. Basketball Regional Games. Kyle, I think you had a chance to see the U.S. Basketball Championships last year a little bit. Teams from all around the country coming into beautiful Lake Point Center out in Alatoona area.
Yeah, Scotty Barnes was there. He just played for a national championship at University School at the Geico National, so there was some very high-level talent there.
Yeah, excited to see what they'll do again here in August when the U.S. Basketball Championships come back around. Hornets playing catch with themselves at the basket. 5 seconds remaining, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, and Freeman comes away with it again. That's his 6 point. And they will go in with a comfortable 29-9 lead. Short half times here at the championship game. Everybody at the end of the day, final game going on here in the gym. It's about 10 o'clock in the evening on a Saturday night. Nice that this tournament chose to have nothing going on Easter Sunday to give us the rest. It is 29-9. The Georgia Hornets in white with the purple letters, purple numbers, taking the pretty big lead here into the half. It was only 18-8. Looked to be something that PTC could work with in the first. It was primarily Benefield getting them buckets early on. Second quarter, they only managed 1 point, and the Hornets have opened up a nice 20-point lead here.
Yeah, they really wheels really fell off the wagon there for the Thunder after a nice start, and then they went down 10 points at the end of one, but outscored 11-1 in the second quarter. Now it's a 20-point lead. Looks close to insurmountable, but they did a pretty nice job defensively on the Hornets, not letting this one get completely out of hand. 20 points, it's not the end of the world, but they're going to have to really, lock in and knock down some shots and try and make the Hornets pay for being overly aggressive on that full court press.
Yeah, we've seen some excitement here at this event so far. Last night we had a 7th grader from the Choice Management Knights throw down a dunk, which you can see on our Twitter or Instagram at Sportal Space. It's gotten a lot of airplay. I've seen over 20,000 views, Kyle, in less than 12 hours on that dunk by 7th grader Quay from the Choice Management Knights. There were a few complaints on Twitter that he may have possibly traveled.
I think some of those North Atlanta Orangemen players were watching a little bit too much of that highlight because they definitely brought the boot, scoot, and boogie shoes tonight with a couple travels going up for dunks of their own. So got to clean that up. It's epidemic today, traveling, but impressive nonetheless as a 7th grader.
As a 7th grader going for a dunk, Kyle, I'm giving him the extra step if he wants it.
No doubt about it.
So if you're looking to see that, you can find that easily on our Twitter or our Instagram channels, and there will be a top 10 highlight reel of this tournament from all the events that we've seen across the board here at Etowah High School and Centennial High School. I am sure we will see that top play nominee somewhere in the top 10.
No doubt.
If a 7th grader throws down a dunk, it at least deserves an opportunity to be in the top 10.
That's going to be hard to beat. I am just going to say it right now. That's going to be hard to beat.
We did see a two-handed reverse in the Orangeman game. We will have to see what the video footage of that one looks like. It was pretty. We did see the Orangemen also try a few not top 10 opportunities with kids who weren't quite ready to dunk the ball in a game, taking cracks at it. Delanchik driving, tries the scoop shot, threw it up. I think he was hoping for a foul there. Kyle didn't come. It's still 29-9 as we move into the third quarter. Turnover. Delanchik open, run at it. Let's see if he can corral it. And littlest guy on the court, Brandon Davis, keeps battling and gets the defensive stopper.
Bruno heading out to the bench. I think he bumped knees with Delanchik there on that previous drive, last possession. And he's heading to the bench. That's the big man for the Hornets. So we'll have to keep an eye on that.
Yeah, Hornets don't have any problem. They'll just rotate another big man in. They've got plenty of size out here. Delanchik fires, long three. Not good, but his teammate right there to try to clean it up. Unable to put it in is Ilo. 6:22 remaining. It's still 29-9. And here comes our man Wiggles. He was killing it in the first quarter. He had 7 quick points and then a long rest. Players get tied up underneath the basket. A lot of contact down there, but I think he's okay, Kyle.
Yeah, get him physical, but this is the last game of the tournament. You don't want to see any injuries or anything serious, and I think just a little bump, just a little stinger right there.
Yeah, it looks like they got tied up on the baseline underneath the basket there. It is 29-9, 6:15 remaining in this 6th grade championship game. Georgia Hornets in white with the purple trim taking on the PTC Thunder in black. Coming to you live from Etowah High School, home of the Etowah Eagles. We've had a nice time over here today, and we've spent a lot of time around here, Kyle. I know you saw quite a few of their games this year. It's been a fun team to watch. They had a strong Sweet 16 run and knocked out in double overtime to the Wheeler Wildcats.
Yeah, that was one of the best games all season, double overtime. They gave Wheeler everything they wanted. Probably could have, possibly, you could argue, should have won that game. They were, had about a 6-point lead for most of that second half, but in the end, just not enough. But Jackson Etter had 33 points in that one, and Adrian Cohen and Julian Baldwin, very outstanding as well for the Eagles.
Yeah, we had a chance to spend some time with Jackson Etter and Adrian Cohen and Coach Jassender here this week. Check that out on our YouTube channel. Sportal Spotlight on Jackson Etter. I think he'll be one of the top returning players as a rising senior next year. Mm-hmm. As Etowah looks to capitalize on the run they had this year and try to build on that for next season. One of their best seasons in recent years. Right?
Oh yeah, no doubt about that. They really have turned this program up the past 2 seasons, and were a very pleasant surprise, led by Etter and a very nice 2018 senior class.
31-9 here with 5:23 remaining. Wiggles drives the baseline, gets fouled, and he will go to the free throw line. It is 31-9. The Hornets leading PTC Thunder. This game started off real different. PTC took an early 6-5 lead. They had 8 points, and then the wheels came off a little bit. The Georgia Hornets both bringing heavy-duty pressure with their press and muscling them underneath the basket for offensive rebounds and easy buckets. And PTC just hasn't had the answer. They've only scored 1 point since the end of the first quarter. Trying to mount some offense here, not able to get shots off of the three-point line, which is how they really advanced to this championship game in the semifinals. Three-pointers were falling for them. They're not getting the open looks here.
Yeah, tough. Hornets very long, very active, and they like to pressure you on the perimeter.
Three-pointer away for the Hornets, no good, but offensive rebound to Wiggles. Wiggles underneath the basket, and he's fouled. He'll go to the free throw line. He's had a quiet run since the first quarter, ripped off quick 7 points, including a top play nominee and one early in the first quarter. But he got a nice long break in the second quarter, and he's now back in there. Hornets running with a deep bench, as you mentioned, a small village over there, about 7-8 players on the bench. So getting everybody a little bit of work now they've got a comfortable lead here in this championship game.
Yeah, Wiggles very aggressive. Even before this one, his last shot attempt when he was at the line, he could have settled for a 15-footer, put his head down, got to the rim, and got to the foul line.
Wiggles misses them both, unfortunately. Thunder corral the rebound. Delancic trying to get things moving. Works it off to Venables. Back to Venables again. Venable trying to get something moving towards the basket. He's got Benfield. Benfield flyers and misses. 31-9 here with 4:47 remaining. Oh, Wiggles. Pretty, and they're going to count that one and one again for him. Another pretty play with 4:43 remaining in the third.
Looked like a top 10 nominee to me if I ever saw one.
Yeah, that's the, we've been recording them here, and that is the third pretty and one top 10 nominee, two of them by number 21, Jaquari Wiggles, and one by Jermaine Freeman. Hornets like to get to the glass, and they do it aggressively, drawing contact. 33-9 now with 4:43 remaining.
Yeah, they're just stuck on 9 right now. Thunder cannot get off this 9. They're trying to crack double digits, only put up 8 points in their first meeting against the Hornets, and they got off to that great start with quick 6 points, but boy, oh boy, they just have not found any easy buckets since then.
Yeah, nothing easy out here with the length of the Hornets and their aggressive defense. Early in the game, the Hornets were getting into foul trouble with that. So far here, they have not managed to give a foul in the third quarter, and the Thunder, unfortunately, are given quite a few fouls around the basket as they're trying to shore up that inside defense, but it's not working either which way for them. And their biggest player, Ilo, came down hard in the early going in the third quarter, has not come back in yet. And this is the chance to convert the and one opportunity for Wiggles. And doesn't quite get that one to fall, but his teammate is right there. That is number 23, Kenneth Martin Jr., and there's got to be some foul trouble down low for a PTC. We haven't been tracking the fouls for them, but they got to be piling up, and they're going to run out of players real quick. They've only got 2 on the bench.
Yeah, 7-man, and we talked about that earlier in the game. Is this depth going to come back to bite them?
First free throw is up and good for Kenneth Martin Jr. We did the halftime sports tournament 2 weeks ago, the Georgia Hoops. The high school division went to bat. It was the Georgia State Warriors. They showed up with only 5 players, Kyle. 5 players, and they had no room for anyone to get hurt or any kind of foul trouble. Managed to drain a three-pointer with less than 10 seconds left to force overtime and won it in double OT. And that is another and one opportunity. Sekai Lockhart, number 4, with a nice bucket, shields the ball with his right hand, gets his body out there to shield the ball, and he puts it in. It's 37-9, and this thing's gone all the way to the Hornets. And then that is the N1 converted by Sekai Lockhart. Hornets are going to pull off the press up 38-9 with 3:27 remaining in the third. Getting a high screen is Hernandez. Hernandez wheeling around, tries to find Delancic. He fires it down low to Benefield. Turned it over, though. That is number 11, Isaiah West with the steal. And working it around. Pretty pass across the defense to number 1, Brandon Davis, smallest player on the court. And he manages to lay up in traffic. 40-9 now with 2:57 remaining here in the third. Turns it over. It's Wiggles in wide open. Misses the bucket, though. But his teammate, number 23, Kenneth Martin Jr., is there to clean it up. And he has 6 so far in this game. And with the mercy rule in effect, the Hornets have to pull back the defense at 42-9. Clock is running with 2:30 remaining here in the third. Unfortunately, our second running clock here in the high school division went the same route. North Atlanta Orangemen with an easy blowout win over Hoops 360. Georgia Hornets doing pretty much the same here, up 42-9 now with 2 minutes remaining in the third.
Yeah, just a little too much. Both these championship games, these two teams saw each other before, and just not enough gas in the tank to try and change their first outing.
Good steal for the Thunder. Thunder 150 remaining here, looking to try to get something going. Working it over to Benefield. He kept a minute early, but now he's gotten himself into trouble there, and Michael Bruno just, they're going to call the foul there. I thought they were going to call the jump ball.
Bruno, let's make sure everything is okay. What do they call?
Bruno having a little conversation with his coach about that one. He didn't think he committed the foul, Kyle. But they never seemed to think they committed the foul.
Nope.
Hernandez working on the right wing to Benefield. Benefield trying to get something moving towards the basket. They're going to give him free throws on that one, I think. Yeah, they're going to call that a shooting foul. 42-9 now with 1 minute remaining here in the third, but the clock is running.
Let's see if they can crack double digits here. Let's see if they can put a 10 spot on the board.
Benefield not able to convert the first free throw. Let's see what happens with the second. And there we go. There's that double digits. Maybe that'll get him moving here. 42-10. They only managed 1 point, Kyle, in the second quarter, and unfortunately only one in the third.
Yeah, Hornets.
Thunder's going to pick up the defense, but it leaves a wide open man for a three out there. Is Bruno no good? Thunder trying to get something going here. He's going to wheel out. Not looking to challenge is Andrew Fox. Now Fox attacks. Benefield gets into it, and Benefield with a nice bucket to make it 42-12. Time running out, 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Fires from half court. Manages to find the front of the rim. Gets another crack at it, but it is no good. That is 42-12 now at the end of the third. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Sportlespace. Sportlespace connects communities through youth sports. Sportlespace, every practice, every game. Happy to be here at the Halftime Sports U.S. Basketball Regionals over at Etowah High School. Also, action is going on at Centennial High. Kyle, did you get a chance to watch Centennial play at all this season?
I did not, and they're going to really have to, they're going to have a new head coach this upcoming season. Already rumors swirling. Rodney Howard, he might not be coming back to school there, and if he leaves, that is a big piece missing. And whoever's going to take over that job, they're going to have to really keep an eye on the transfer list and see, is my best player going to even be here or not?
Yeah, Rodney Howard, a big body for Centennial, running 6'8", 6'9", with some nice beef associated with him. He's got some good tight end kind of look to him, defensive end sort of look to him, and a couple of young players on that team that I've seen over the travel years, ninth graders that got good run on varsity. Logan Turner, 6'3" wing. Kyle Duncan, who's sprouted up to about 6'1", 6'2", is another freshman who's had good, strong travel experience. Turner playing with Game Elite this year. Kyle with hype. And some stuff to build on if they can keep Howard in the fold, get the right coach in there, might be poised for a decent run. 42-12 here, 30-point lead. Benefield with the rebound. PTC Thunder in black trying to claw back into this one. They had a rough go in the quarter, only managed 3 points. It's been a tough go, and there's really been no outside shooting for them. That is number 40. Ooh. Anderson cleans up the mess, and that's a bucket. 44-12 now with 6 minutes remaining. Those of you looking for an NCAA update, Villanova easily blowing past Kansas right now, up 50-34, I am told by our crack statistician crew. Might have been a travel there, Kyle, but I think at this point in the game they're going to let that one roll. Benefield will, sorry, that's not Benefield. That will be Pete West getting to the free throw line.
Yeah, another aggressive move to get to the basket. Starting to see a couple more free throw attempts here.
Yeah, at this point, free throw is not going to help PTC because the clock is running. That is Pete West with the first free throw. Good. 44-13 with 5:40 remaining. Delanchik checks back in, number 30. He was their three-point man in the semifinal game. He has not been able to get off so far this game. Second free throw is good for West. 44-14, still a 30-point lead with 5:25 remaining here. Hornets looking inside, unable to convert. Double team coming. Thunder break the press, gonna throw it behind to the trailer, Delanchik, and he gets his first three to fall. That is 44-17, but at least a little bit of life, and I'm liking to at least see these guys from the Thunder fighting through it. That's going to help them as the season goes on.
Yeah, all of a sudden they're closing in on 20 points. That is definitely a big-time moral victory, considering they only had 8 in their first meeting.
Hornets, one of the stronger sixth grade teams that I've seen so far in this early going here in the travel season. They got a nice mix of size, ball handlers. They got good size on the wing and definitely some decent size for sixth grade down low. First free throw up and away, and it's no good for Bruno. Bruno, one of their big guys. This team should be poised for a nice run through the AAU season. Hope to see them again at another halftime sports tournament. Rebound gets out to Delanchik, 44-17. Oh, and he turns it over. That is Sean Smith. And Smith takes it coast to coast and calls his own number. He makes the bucket to make it 46-17 with 3:52 remaining.
Great defense right there. Really just got up in Delanchik and took that ball away and, like a blur, finishes on the other side of the court.
Andrew Fox trying to get something going along the perimeter, being harassed by the defense of the Hornets. Hornets still playing aggressive defense here with 3:30 remaining. .320 remaining. Thunder to inbound. Seeing some substitutions for the Hornets. They got quite a bit smaller on the court there. Took out one of their biggest players and brought in Dylan Ruth, number 5. Let's see if he can get on the board before the end of this one. West fired away for that long three, no good. Calvin Scott, number 2, taking it up the court. Three-pointer fired away by Anderson. It's not going to go.
Oh, nice crossover, but we can't throw it back court, but they're just going to let them play. I don't like that one bit. If it's back court, you got to keep officiating the game. That is not good. That's not teaching these kids the game of basketball.
Yeah, the fans in here are getting a little bit riled up at the referees on that one.
Bad.
No doubt whatsoever that was a backcourt violation, but referees let it roll. At least they're going to call that kickball, Kyle. 2:30 remaining. It's 46-17.
Yeah, if the kids are still playing, you never want to see the referees quit on the game either. Whatever the score is, you still got to call it, especially if it's that egregious. You still got to call it.
Yeah, I'm all for giving them maybe a little extra step here or there, but not something like that. Up top to Delanchik. He'll fire away from 3. Back rim, no good. Rebound by West. Swings it out for another three-point attempt, and that one is good for number 24, Andrew Fox.
20 points. Very, very, very good showing. They have improved a lot since their first meeting. I'm sure Coach got to be extremely proud of his boys' effort. Just a little outmanned. They just don't have the horses that the Hornets do. But Thunder showed very, very well tonight.
Yeah, PTC Thunder still battling here, down 46-20 with 1:30 remaining. Outcome no longer in doubt here. Just a question of whether they'll keep the energy up and keep the positive attitude through the end so they can give themselves something to come back and look forward to. They know what they're going to have to do if they're going to play a team like this. They're going to have to figure out how to rebound and protect the basket, and they're going to have to work on that press break if they're going to be able to compete with the likes of the Georgia Hornets in the future. Hernandez working on the right wing, being double teamed. 1:11 left now. trying to work the ball. Beautiful reverse layup. Doesn't fall for Doncic. But gets the strip and the bucket. And that is number 23, Benefield.
Thunder have definitely outscored the Hornets in this fourth quarter. I know it doesn't matter too much on the scoreboard, but they're finishing this game with a nice flurry.
And a top play nominee finally in the books for the PTC Thunder. Benefield with a nice steal and finish. This game just about over, 46-22. Tonight's presentation has been brought to you by Sportlespace. Sportlespace connects communities through youth sports. Sportlespace, every practice, every game. Wrapping up our coverage here from Etowah High School. Smallest man on the court. Everybody out there wanted him to get the bucket. That was Dylan Root, just missing the runner over the top of the rim. Crowd wanted to see him get an opportunity to get a bucket, Kyle.
Almost.
Yeah, his first chance at it here. Definitely the smallest player on the court, and that is going to be the final from the Halftime Sports U.S. Basketball Regionals. We'll be back with them in 2 weeks' time, April 13th to the 15th for the next Halftime Sports Tournament. This is Kyle Sandy and Brian Zwerner signing off.